Hey everybody, welcome back. Sive here with the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Today is Monday. It's time to take a look at the crypto market. So on high time frames, to be honest, I do not see any big changes. So we have so strong downside impulse that market will have to make significant efforts to break this situation, and probably it will not happen in a blink of an eye. Still, since we've got more or less long holidays and it was some decreasing of amount of news in the media, market has got some brief to take, and you can see that we've got some pullback on lower time frames. Another reason why we think that it might happen is about the news that have been released in the weekend. We posted in our Telegram channel that JP Morgan has the bullish view on the Bitcoin market. So investors or people who are interested in this topic suggest that probably they might know something about the Clarity Act. They said that it probably will be adopted somewhere in summer. And this is, we consider it, those who read our monthly reports on the Bitcoin, they know that we consider the adoption of the Clarity Act as the turning point on the Bitcoin market. It will be kind of the cornerstone for the whole process of the legalization of the Bitcoin market, stable coins as well. So and probably if they announce this, is probably they do know something, and you can see that some positive reaction on Bitcoin stance as well. So meantime, since the Clarity Act is not accepted yet, and Donald Trump promised, as you know, really hot Tuesday to Iran, we think that probably it's not time yet to speak about possible major reversal in the market. All bearish patterns and stops that we've got are still valid. On the monthly chart, we do not see a lot, so you can see that we are getting the third inside month compares to February. So after the February collapse, you can see that March was inside, and actually it was rather bearish. So because in the beginning of the March, you can see that market is trying to move higher, but then failed and returned back down close right at the open price. And April, you can see also is very small. On the weekly chart, we do not see a lot of new things. Yes, we have this bounce last week, but it also inside week compares to this one. Since we have two side-by-side bearish grabbers, both suggest drop below the 60, we are not ready yet to say that, so we are getting the bullish context. For now, we're treating this pullback as a retracement because these major patterns are still valid. And in general, to break the overall bearish situation that we have here, market has to make something bigger, at least taken out of this top and showing action above the 75. So it might be the first step that could suggest that situation is changing. For now, it's too early to speak about this. On a daily chart, once again, I'm keeping the same picture. Based on recent performance in the 3-4 weeks, you could see that it's not many things to discuss. Nominal trend has turned bullish recently, so you could see here by the MACD indicator, by the MACD predictor, you can see markets moving above the red line. But overall price action, it's very difficult to say that this is bullish. In general, I think that this performance that we have here now looks like the absolutely normal retracement after the drop on lower time frames. Because on the 4 time frame chart, you could see this pattern that we discussed. Also, we talked about this rectangle that also has been broken down, as we said. But now you can see market is returning back up. And in fact, with this performance, you could see that it's retesting the same 70 even area. So we've got actually the ABCD action, ABCD retracement, Gartley's triple to sell pattern once again. Even the target of this pattern even stands slightly higher, so around 70. 15 somewhere, 17 somewhere in this area. Well, market right now is struggling with the 70 even, the same confidence resistance area that we already tested it right here. So if you remember here, we said that will be not bad opportunity to take in the short position with this resistance level. So currently, as a bottom line, what we think, overall midterm bearish context hasn't disappeared. It's still valid. Since we're coming to the Tuesday when Donald Trump has promised Armageddon, to Iran, and since market stands at the resistance technically and potentially it could generate the bearish pattern, we suggest that the current point is not good for taking any long position. So I don't know whether you intend to go short or not. If you are, so you could, in an area between 70, 70 and 20, you could keep an eye on the lower time frames, maybe even 15-minute chart, and see whether it will get some bearish patterns around. If you will get it, you theoretically could try to take the short position, because reaction on the triple two probably will happen, and usually it's minimal reaction, 30% pullback. So here's for scalp traders might be some setups, but for now I do not see a lot of things to do in the current moment, and I think that's better to wait today and tomorrow and see what will happen.